My name is Satish Ramadhar. I am the Core Solutions Architect at NetEffect Caribbean. I am also the Corporate Secretary there and co-owner. So, as part of my role in NetEffect, first to begin with, as an owner, you have all of the roles and responsibilities as an owner, and then of course as the Core Solutions Architect, which is my major operational role in the company, it's more or less to oversee all of the technical projects, all of the engineers, all of the consultants, and basically ensure that our projects run smoothly from a purely technical standpoint. So of the group, I'm more or less the techie, the geek in the squad. NetEffect itself is an IT services company. We do project management, training, consulting, project implementation. We are Microsoft partners, CA partners, and McAfee partners. We also sell and resell licensing from those partners, as well as other vendors, as well as resell hardware. Usually we do Dell hardware, but we can resell almost anything. We do training based on any one of those products under Microsoft, CA, or McAfee as well. We also do custom application development, and we would basically get involved in any type of IT related project once, you know, the fruit falls into our garden, so to speak. I went to Couva Government Secondary, and after CXE, which I sort of aced, I was known as a slacker. I mean, I wasn't the role model back in the day. I was the typical teenage boy breaking school, going to the beach, blah blah blah, getting, you know, in trouble every day. And after CXE, it was difficult to get me to get back to school. So I went and did little odds and ends in terms of jobs. And then someone who was a role model at the time in my life influenced me into getting into the field of IT, and influenced me into sort of furthering my education and trying to make something more out of myself, which is when I decided to go into certification. So I decided to investigate Bordercom International as an option in terms of going to school and getting these certifications. Went there, liked what I saw. It was a bit pricey. I took out a big loan to get to do the certifications and the exams. I was successful. In a few months I got MCSE certified. I was also A+, Network Plus, and had some Cisco certifications. Problem was, I was 16, and I actually had to get permission to write the Cisco exam because I was under 18. It was so funny. And no one would hire a 16-year-old, almost 17-year-old to do, I mean, what someone who holds those certifications would normally do. So in the end of it, what ended up happening was I was jobless. Thankfully, and I would actually mention his name, Kerwin Narain, who is a role model, or still is a role model in my life, the owner of Bordercom, actually, let's say, persuaded me to do lecturing at Bordercom. So it wasn't what I would have intended on doing, it wasn't what I had my mind set out to do, but it was probably the only job I would get at the time. So I decided to give it a go. I started lecturing part-time, eventually became full-time, was good at it according to what students would say. Maybe it was because of the youthfulness and the energy that I brought. Kerwin himself said that I was good, and I got into liking it because I saw it as me helping someone else achieve their goals. So I fell in love with helping people. I fell in love with trying to make others achieve their goals and achieve their dreams. And while I was at Bordercom, I grew close with a lot of people in the industry, and I eventually was offered a position in Infotech to become a consultant there. And then from strength to strength, I grew as a consultant with more and more experience. Now I'm more or less 10 years in the industry with consulting background, lecturing background at Bordercom. A colleague of mine at Infotech, actually, we were toying with the idea of, you know, let's do it ourselves. So I guess a group of us, we were quite a close-knit bunch, started putting together plans of, you know, learning what to do, learning what not to do in the industry over all those years. We put all that information into Goodwood, and NetEffect was born, a group of people who wanted to make a difference. So it's an IT services company whose main objective is really to bring something new to the table. Bring something, although we're providing much of the same type of services, we want to do it in a different way. We want to do it in a way that the customer actually recognizes the value in the investment that they're making. We want to show them that there's tangible benefits in implementing the technology and the products that we're selling. And the one major way we're looking to do that is by showing our customers, listen, we use all of the things that we are trying to sell to you.